Hey everybody, Craig Cottle from Nature Alliance School, guest instructor with dansdepot.com. We've had a lot of discussion on the forums about packs and different setups, so what we wanted to do today was tell you a little bit more about why we chose this pack to use as a Dan's Depot pack, and we'll look at another one that Dan particularly likes to talk about a lot and show you why specifically we like this pack, but this is why we chose what we did for the Dan's Depot Survival Kit. First and foremost, what we want to look at is that this pack is no frills. It's got plenty of pockets, plenty of spaces to carry everything that you need, plenty of added molly straps so you can attach any number of things that you want to the pack. And what some people have said that they would prefer to have is something with an internal frame, whereas this doesn't have an internal frame. So basically when you're wearing this pack, it has the weight that is distributed mainly on the shoulders. It does have a waist belt, and it's easy to put a sternum strap on here as well to make it a little bit easier. And so that's basically that carry setup for a pack such as this. What you have with a pack like this is that you have two shoulder straps. Now I see a lot of kits that go out with one shoulder strap, and I grew up carrying, frontiersman type possible bags, one strap, maybe a rifleman's pouch on the other side. What happens when you carry on one side only is you just get disjointed, and it gets heavy and it starts weighing on you. And I mean, you can switch back and forth, but you want something that's got two shoulder straps on it. This has a nice padded waist belt, a nice pad that goes against the small of your back, and this is fantastic. I love this setup. Matter of fact, the crew at Dan's Depot bought me this pack to utilize and test because we eventually want to offer a pack like this in addition to this one. So the couple of things that I want to point out, and I'll try to bring them closer to the camera so you can see, that are cool about this pack. What you have here is you have an internal frame, and this is basically set up on the Alice frame pack that the military used. So basically you have an aluminum frame on the aluminum and hard like plastic that is on the inside that forms the basis for what this pack hangs on. And so it sits on your hips, sits on your small of your back, and not all the weight is just hanging directly on your shoulders. Now here's the rub. Yeah, you can get an Alice pack. You can get that Alice pack frame throughout the country, and and other suppliers as well. However, it's not real readily available, and it's not easy to get those, particularly in good new condition. Okay, now with that said, this pack right here, although yeah, if I'm going to go long-term hiking and I'm going to go spend a lot of time in the woods where I've got a pack on my back a lot, I probably do want an internal frame pack that has some sort of support on it, much like this. The problem is that this pack by itself costs more than this pack filled up with the gear that we give you. So this pack is hundreds of dollars, whereas this pack is not. We sell it for, I think, 68 bucks or 70 bucks or something like that. I mean, you've got to weigh getting all the equipment that you're going to put in there on the price and availability. The frames are not easily available. The packs, you cannot find military issue Alice packs really easy in large quantities. It's hard to find that many. So we went with this pack because this does everything you need it to do, and then some. And it's very cost effective to be able to fill up with goods and use as a good survival kit setup. Again, we don't want to pretend that this pack is better than this pack. Keep in mind, our idea of survival is to either shelter in place or walk to a place or get to a place where you can then shelter in place. So our intent is not to have a pack on our back for days and days and days on end. Our intent is to get to a place where we can set up shop, do what it is that we need to do to survive. So this pack right here does every bit of that, and again, and then some, and it's incredibly affordable. So as far as a bug out bag, this is it. I mean, you can't beat this pack for the price, for the availability, and what we can get them to you for. We can get them to you without anything in them, and we can get them to you full of stuff. So check out the Dan's Depot website, and I hope to see you on or off the trail.